What's up guys, Colin here with Main Street Wolf, and this video is going to be about Ethereum crashing on coinbase.com, or more specifically gdax, their exchange. And it happened today when Ethereum was trading around $300, and at one point the price of Ethereum got down to $13. And then of course Coinbase froze up, had to basically go offline and stop all trading at that point because they're investigating what the hell's going on, because that is a huge crash, something like 96% down within minutes. So that's by definition a flash crash, so pretty crazy. And I figured, hey, we could talk about it and talk about what the possibilities are that caused this flash crash, because obviously any investment, or, well, first of all, currency should not be crashing 96% on any exchange. Of course, this is specific to Coinbase and gdax. If you look at Ethereum across all exchanges, it wasn't the currency that crashed, it was basically just one exchange. So some of the possibilities that I thought could have been the reason for the crash was one person basically had a shit ton of Ethereum and they put in a market order. And so with a market order, basically it matches up against every single limit order that's on the order book. And if there's not enough limit orders to fill that trade, the price is just going to keep on going lower and lower. And essentially what could have happened was someone put in this huge market order, and then it goes against all these limit orders that were in gdax, and then eventually you get to these ridiculous prices such as $13 per Ethereum, and those trades are being filled because the exchange wasn't ready for that liquidity. So this kind of shows how important liquidity is as well. The fact that someone's order can cause a crash, it's kind of scary when you think about it, because that means it's easy for someone with a lot of cryptocurrency, whether it be Ethereum or Bitcoin, to basically manipulate the markets and control an exchange. Granted, once again, it was only Coinbase and gdax where this happened, so it's not more of the currency crashing but the exchange, but it shows how important liquidity is. Another thing I read on Reddit, actually, because I found out about this while I was at work, and of course I was thinking, oh my god, like what's going on? Coinbase is down. Whenever Coinbase is down, it's always something's never it's never good. So I saw Coinbase was down and tried to find the information on Reddit, and someone suggested that it could have been someone's account that got hacked, and essentially in order to get the money out of that account, you couldn't just transfer all the money out via an exchange. What they could have done was put in this giant market order on purpose, and then knowing that they're going to crash the market, use separate accounts that are all anonymous and put in low buy orders that no one in their right mind would even think of putting in unless they knew the price of Ethereum would crash. And they specifically chose one exchange because one exchange couldn't handle that volume and the liquidity wouldn't be there, so therefore the price would be driven down, and then the anonymous accounts could scoop up Ethereum for a cheaper price. So that seemed reasonable as well. Obviously this whole thing Coinbase is going to dig into and investigate, so we don't know exactly what happened yet. This kind of just happened, so I'm putting out this video kind of talking about the possibilities of what could have happened. And then the second thing I want to talk about is kind of what this means for crypto. What are some needs that with this issue coming up, can we fix down the road so the same thing doesn't happen again? And one of those, I wrote a couple points, and one of them was exchanges that have lock limits. So with Coinbase, the price of Ethereum crashed 96% within minutes. If they had some type of rule where essentially if a cryptocurrency took a 15% dive within seconds or minutes, all trading is stopped, it's halted. That way people can gather information about what's going on, make sure there's no technical issues, and then once everything is good to go, you resume trading, and then if it goes down another 15%, you go into another lock limit, and so on and so forth. So that prevents things like the pricing crashing 96% within seconds or minutes. The second point is more liquidity. So in this instance, all the liquidity was dried up essentially, and that caused the price to just get obliterated. So with more liquidity, this wouldn't happen because the limit orders wouldn't all be filled on this huge order. And when I say they wouldn't all be filled, I mean the ones that had prices that were laughable. So $13, someone put in a limit order, that's never going to get filled if there's an exchange with enough liquidity. So one of the issues with cryptocurrency right now, in my opinion, is the fact that we have all these smaller exchanges fighting for customers. But the problem is then you have all these exchanges with low order volume, and then when you see someone put in a huge order, they just don't know how to process it. So if there could be consolidation or a bigger player that comes in, and I'm sick of seeing whenever volume gets high, Coinbase and gdax, it crashes. It's not able to handle it, and the servers are over capacity, and basically they shut people down from trading, which doesn't seem right. So I think that's something to consider for cryptocurrency's future. We need an exchange where it can handle the volume and it doesn't crash whenever more trading is going on. That just seems ridiculous. So yeah, those are kind of the 2 points that I think need to be brought up. Without liquidity, cryptocurrency, it's going to be tough down the line when you need something that's liquid, especially if it's considered a currency and a store of value. So that's super important. I think there is space for competitors to come in, someone better than Coinbase or any of the other exchanges out there, someone to really come in and step up to the plate. Basically set something up that can handle the volume and doesn't crash. If something comes along like that, something like the stock exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, that would be huge for cryptocurrency and its future. So yeah, then I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. So if you have any other reasons that something like this could have happened, definitely leave your comment down below. It's something interesting to discuss and talk about. So thanks guys so much for watching, and have a great day.